morning.
Good morning.
See, you got the yellow shirt on today.
Well, I thought you'd wear a yellow shirt today, so I thought we'd be Twinkies.
We cannot be Twinkies.
But yeah, I gotta wear this one.
The old Jeff Dodge shirt?
Jeff Dodge, yeah.
Jeff Dodge shirt. So, all right, man, behind the scenes, we are officially in some mass excavating mode today.
Yes, we are.
We're going to transplant some dirt.
Yes, we are.
Permanently.
And it's a good thing you brought the big bucket.
We did bring the big bucket. All right, let's make it happen. So we are officially ready to start going up with the dam.
Yep.
From the bottom of the keyway up.
Yeah.
All right. So yesterday we got the keyway dug. Aaron got the borrow pit. Every time I call it a borrow pit, everybody always asks, "Are you gonna put the dirt back?"
Yeah.
So you got to rename it, boss man, or we gonna still call it the borrow pit?
Barry pit.
Barry pit?
Yeah.
That's,
Barry pit.
is that,
well, you get to some of these jobs, instead of a borrow pit, they call it a Barry pit. Yeah, Barry pit. No, we're not going to rename it.
What part of the country you working in?
Huh? Oh, I've worked all over it.
We call it the stealing pit. We're going to steal the dirt and we ain't going to put it back. So, all right, we did bring the big bucket for the 235. Have we ran the big bucket on the 235?
Man, I don't know. I don't know if we have or not.
I don't know if we have or not either. I guess we're fixing to find out how well that's going to work.
Yeah. Worked great on the 210.
It did work good on the 210. They cut our load time almost in half.
I know it. So hopefully.
I do have little concerns about how hard that dirt is up there, but you said you think we can get through it, so.
I think we can get through it, but yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of clay.
That's what we need.
Yeah, it was a lot of clay. There wasn't hardly any topsoil.
One thing's for sure, we're down there. They're not going to be landing airplanes here anymore.
No.
All right. Well, you fire up, Bubba. I'm going to fire up 235, and let's start moving some dirt.
All right.
All right, folks, let's see how this is going to go. Hopefully good. The 210 handled this bucket loading dirt like a champ. I don't think we've had this bucket on the 235. But you guys in the comments will let me know if I'm wrong. Come on. Somebody put the bucket on the trailer backwards this morning. All right. I think I'm gonna set this bucket over here by the woods so it's out of the way where we don't have to worry about backing into it, running over it, or any of that fun stuff. Dig some dirt. All right, we're gonna start in right about here. Oh yes, that is some unbelievably good material. Unbelievably good material, I tell you. This is eventually going to be our ramp to get in and out of here. Eventually we'll get set up on the bench here. Gotta make sure I dig this thing plenty wide so we can get big old Bubba down there at some point. is some good dirt. All right, load one, heading out. Just took off with a second load. Here's what we got to figure out. There's a big rolling hump in here before we get down to the pond over to the right. There's water coming off this hill that goes down towards the little chicken coop area. We'd prefer to kind of get directed over to the pond to keep it filled up, which is going to be the determining factor of how deep our cut is over here. I could set the laser up and confirm all this, but I think for now we're just going to do the good old-fashioned eyeball test. And we need to be about a foot deeper. That's an official measurement, folks. I promise you, it's an official measurement. Foot deeper it is. Don't have a choice.
No.
Well, so far so good, guys. Material is absolutely awesome, which is good. Hit a random seam of some black stuff down there. I'm not for sure what that is. We'll have to go investigate here in a minute, but it's there's not much of it there. We can mix it in and make it disappear pretty easy. I think we're deep enough now. We're gonna go and get probably another 4 loads hauled over there, and we'll hop on the dozer and kind of buzz everything off and get what we got compacted. That's that black line I was telling you guys about. I honestly don't know what that is. It is black though. There's just a little bit of it across there. Interesting. The rest of the dirt's absolutely amazing. That's not bad, it's just a different color. This stuff here is primo, baby. I believe this is load number 6. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Don't happen often, but it does happen. We're gonna get this one loaded up. We're gonna hop on the dozer and buzz them off and get them compacted. Let's wake this beast up some more. Oh geez, we got the loud beepy thing. Well, this pond is so much of a bowl. Usually we try to fill that core trench up evenly all the way across. This one here we're going to kind of layer and fill up this way, kind of get ourselves built up here a little bit so we can get a little bit of an area to work so we can haul more than 6 loads at a time. Get them spread out, so. If we can get that in here without getting stuck.
this is exactly why people like him don't need a camera. Alright, can you hear me? Crash Jr. wants to make sure the audio still works. I think it still works.
Glad you said it does.
Alright, chop chop.
First lift in, it's approximately 2 feet. Man, very thankful we got some excellent material down here. Good stuff. Really good stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. make it a little nicer on them. Good to go. First lift is in. Haul road is fixed up. We're back to loading, hauling dirt. I'm going to get a load on air in here, and we're going to take the dozer and kind of clean up a little bit of a cut we got going here, just to make sure we stay wide enough for the truck and keep the loose dirt pushed up to us. So far, so good.
Yeah, I've used this big bucket before. It just dawned on me.
Where at?
Can you use this one to load all the corn stalks?
Ah, yeah, we did have 235 then.
That wasn't dirt, so this one's doing pretty good at dirt.
Yeah.
think he sees us up there? Oh. All right, they're load heading out. I'm gonna hop on Dozer real quick, push this up. I think Aaron says we need to haul about another 2 loads, and we're gonna go down there and level everything off and compact it, and yeah, hopefully we got something that might start resembling the dam here by the end of the day. That'd be nice. How many loads this is? It's probably close to 25, but I do know it's the last load of this round. We're gonna take the dozer down there, get everything buzzed off, leveled up, compacted, and that way we'll be ready to go again. fantastic. For the most part, we got the very bottom of the core. Kind of back up to original grade, which is good. Just makes it a whole lot easier to get dirt stacked in here. We got a little bit to fill in up there. Like I said, just kind of trying to build this up a little bit in layers from the bottom up. But the main part is, it is packing absolutely fantastic. I think somebody's trying to see how close I can get to my feet. All right, guys, I think we're gonna throw you up on time lapse for the next round. We're gonna hammer down and try to get there 20 or so loads down here. Make it look like something.
Alright, people, here we are. Beautiful day outside. I mean, you can't beat the weather today that we've got. We could be hauling dirt for another 3-4 hours, but it's 1:13 and I just get a holler over the radio to shut the camera off that we're getting ready to go. I said, getting ready to go? Somebody's going on a date tonight. So now we got to take off work early so he can go on a date. That's what I've got to deal with. I mean, you guys, I know you can't really see, but it is beautiful today. And I know we had another 3-4 good hours. And somebody's got to go out on a date. So I guess we're going to be calling her quits. Yeah, it is. Starting to go up now.
Yeah. I hope it don't rain, but if it does, I think we'll officially hold water.
Yeah, we're officially going to hold water. About 4 to 5 foot of water.
You think it's that much already?
It'd be about 4 foot, I bet.
So if we were 6 foot in the ground and we're 6 foot out of the ground, does that mean we built 12 foot of dam today? I like the way you're thinking. I like your math. Well,
get that rolled in.
Yeah. Get that rolled in, make her look pretty.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna have to wait for the world to make another revolution before we can do this again.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
All right, well, here's rolling that. I'm gonna kind of just work on this back side here a little bit. Just kind of see what this starts looking like. Working some of this material down in here. Kind of get a feel for where we might end up at when it's all said and done, I guess. I don't know what kind of plant I just ran over up up there, but it's got a very unique smell to it. Guys, that was definitely a productive day. I know the dam don't look like much right now, but keep in mind we started off with a big old hole or a big old trench in the ground, and slowly worked our way up. We got good width here on the bottom to work our way up. I got this back slope worked in just kind of ever so slightly over here, just to kind of get an idea how we're going to transition down in the woods. We may have to fat this out a little bit. I hate to say it, there may have to be a few more trees come out, but we're gonna play that by ear as it gets a little closer. And see what we got. But I'd say another 2 good days of hauling dirt in here. We should be getting pretty close. At least I hope so. But it's Friday. We got big plans for the weekend, so we're gonna call it a wrap on this one and head on out. Travels take you through southern Indiana, or just looking for a unique destination, everybody is always welcome here at the world famous Derby Market and the home headquarters of the Dirt Perfect operation. No guarantees you'll catch Aaron or myself, but feel free to take all the pictures you like. Just for obvious reasons, please don't climb on or in any of the equipment. And most importantly, please tag us on all the social platforms, including the Derby Market. Before you head out, take a quick trip inside, look around, and locate the Dirt Perfect Visitors Map. Be sure you pin the location you traveled from and enter the Dirt Perfect Visitors drawing for a chance to win some Dirt Perfect merch. As always, guys, thank you for watching and supporting this channel. It means the world, and we shall catch you on the next one.